What is happening, world? My name's Jeff Redston, and this is ShedTalk. Damn. Thanks, Doggo. Happy Frosty Friday, everybody. Man, that was a great opening day at Saratoga today. Yep. Drinking the PBR tonight. Somehow that's all I could find at the damn grocery store that was actually somewhat cheap. That tastes good. It's been one crazy ass day with this house full of toddlers. So just got out of the pool, got to cap a little bit, watched the races in the pool. It was dope. So yeah, we're on for tomorrow. I don't know if you've seen on Twitter, there's been quite a few different posts of literally right after the races, it was pouring. And I mean pouring. I'll retweet it out if I can find it again. So check it out on ShedTalk on Twitter or Moneyline Bet on Twitter. But oh damn, crazy. So and I looked up the weather. It's anywhere between a 24 and a 54% chance throughout the card tomorrow. So I pretty much just capped it for mutters. That's why we're on here. There's a few that stick out that I absolutely love. The big race, the Wilton Stakes, going a mile on the dirt. It's race 4. I'm taking a huge stand. A seed, number 4, Chad Brown, Flavery and Pratt. Why I love it, it's Judmont into Mischief over Jaboom, which is by Mizamass. That was a great mare, runner in her own right. The 7-5 favorite is the 5 randomized. The other Chad Brown. Klarovich, Nyquist out of Elusive Quality. That horse is going to absolutely love the slop tomorrow. But I do like the 4. I am kind of staying away from race 1 to see what the races look like, how the track's playing, because half the time that rail is absolutely dead as can be. So I'd like to see the scratches before I make too many selections. I do like the Grand Slam shit we didn't collect today. I will say, holler at Yarrow made the day. That was the only saving grace for the freaking day. We really needed that 6 in the 9th race that came 3rd. That horse would have won, made the day. But, oh well. That's how the days go. But, damn, that PBR tastes really good right now. I'm either super dehydrated or that is one perfect beer. Super fresh. Reason why I wanted to talk about it is because the damn thing paid $61.50 today. And it was the 7th race that screwed us on that one horse. Anything else, we would have had it. So, again, that's why I like playing it. This is why I like giving it out. It's kind of an easy bet for people to understand. It's kind of like a show parlay, 3 legs. Then you got to win the last leg, the 4th leg, which is usually the big race, but not today. It is going to be, the 9th race. My strategy is I like to go 3 deep in that race. Play it for $5, it's a $15 play. Play it for 6, it's $18 play. If you narrow it down to 2 horses, I like playing it for 10. If you could single it, play it for 20. Come back a couple $100. Like today, it would have been, we would have had it 5 times, that would have been 13. I think, did the math, it was going to be like close to $20, so we would have gotten back our money for the day. But oh well. ROI, we're down, if we're considering everything I tweeted out today, we're down 537, but we'll get it back. That doesn't include the Yarrow bets because I did not tweet those out. I'm kind of a skeptical person when it comes to stuff like that. So DM me, holler at the show, or again on the Moneyline Bet Twitter feed or the ShedTalk Twitter feed, just because I'm weird like that. I've been like that my whole life. So I usually don't give out the best bet of the day just because I usually drop the hammer on it and don't want to jinx myself. I know that sounds stupid, but I've been like that since I was probably 7 or 8. Yeah, I was like 2 or 3 years into really capping. I was 7 or 8. And so I've always held my best bet of the day closest to the vest. So just DM me. I have no problem giving it out. Quite a few people hit me up. Shout out to the few that did today. Yarrow, baby. Across the board. Heavy in the double. And heavy in the win. So, yeah. So tomorrow, really do like in that 4th race, that 4. In the 5th race, love that 7 horse, Whiskey and Wine, taking a runner with that T-Gaff. Shug, as of right now, 8-1. Ooh, excuse me, it's gassy as hell. Reason why I love this horse, love top and bottom, more than ready over Brandy, who is by Unbridled Song. Love that top and bottom for Mud. This 6th race is where it gets me. Absolutely love 2 horses. I really hope neither scratches tomorrow and I get somewhat of a price on this. Where it comes down, this is why I wanted to hop on when I started capping, because this is the beginning of the late pick 5 and the Grand Slam. Love, absolutely love this 8. Oglethorpe? Don't know how to even say that. Talking to the dyslexic. Dylan Davis, Gargan. Says 1 1/8 on the turf will go 1 1/8 on the dirt. Why I love this horse is absolutely the breeding to this horse. Let me bring up my form real quick. This trainer, Mr. Gargan, is 23% in routes and absolutely killing it on the 40 to 90 day, 46 to 90 day away. 18%. He's hitting at 19 for the year, 46% in the money. So love this horse. The one time he ran on the dirt, broke its maiden by a neck at Keeneland in April. I remember this race. Had a ton of money. Reason why, love this mare. Old boss George Kokorian bred him. What's up, George? What's up, Crack? He hated my nickname for him. Starak, love her, period. She was a great black type runner back in like the 13s, 12s, 13s, something like that. But I love Starak because of Mama Bear Star who ran in my heyday of playing, making mad money. She ran in the early 2000s. She's a 2-time Grade 1 winner, multiple Grade 1 race in the money. Absolutely a great dirt horse. Got Dynaformer, great turf horse. Love this mare, period. But this breeding screams Mud. First time out June 3rd last year, Rosario up. Horse fucking closed out of the clouds if you watched this replay. Off slow, 3 or 4 on the first turn. 5 wide at the quarter pole. Swung that bitch wide. Fucking Joel, as always, just comes up freaking short because he thinks he is Eddie D. I watched Eddie D with my own damn eyes, And Joel, yes, he is a great rider, but he is no fucking Eddie D. Eddie De La Houssaye is one of, if not the best rider I have ever watched with my hands. I would watch him come down that damn hillside turf course, hands and heel riding horses, and just blow by them last two strides, win by a length. Just, that's what got me into turf riding. What really got me into the hill was him. Also, P-Val. Loved him on the hill and just period. Love Go-Go on the hillside too. Love, if you could ride the hillside, love it. That's why I love Bobby's Kitten. Won me a ton of money that year at the Breeders' Cup. So, anyways, off on a tangent. Again, the 8 horse, Dylan Davis, Danny Gargan, 6-1 morning line. As of now, we'll see. The other horse that I love in this race, and I mean love, is this 3 horse. Battle of Normandy. If you look at its running lines, this is West Point Thoroughbred. Shug. Morning line 4-1. Because of the turf. Why I love this horse is this Tomlinson number. Yes, it has not run yet, but City of Light numbers. He's looking at like 23% mutters. First timers, he's like 15%, I think, off the top of my head. I don't have my sheet in front of me pulled up. Quality Road, like, you just, holy shit, dude. The City of Light would $500,000. This is the only reason why I don't think this horse will run tomorrow, but I'm crossing my fingers that they will run this horse. Over a Kitten's Joy, this mare was Adorable Miss, great runner. 6 starts, 1 win, 3 seconds, so always trying. 156 thou already accumulated, but they do need to make a few more bucks, so I'm hoping that they do run this horse, because this fucking allowance is 149,500. One other than to all those that own horses. I wish I had a few more horses and a little bit more money to get more horses up there. I did have one with my racehorse run up there the other week, but man, they got some money up there. They have some freaking money like no other. So watch out if this horse runs. So I love this 3 and this 8. The 9's gonna take all the money. Should. 1 on the slop at 1 1/8 at the beginning of the year by 5. So at 70 cents to the dollar. So I imagine this horse is going to be the huge heavy favorite. The 10 is also going to take a lot of money. Cairo Prince being by Pioneer of the Nile with Holy Bull on the bottom. That screams mud. Giants Causeway did well in the mud, so that's another one that's going to take the money, especially with Johnny V. He was riding awesome today. But in the 7th race, I really like this one duo. Really hope they don't scratch, because between the jockeys and the Tomlinsons and just how they will run in the slop, 8-1, we won't see anything close to 8-1 if both of them are in. Lascano and Saez, 2 of my favorite riders, because I know I will get my money's worth for that horse's ride. Oh shit, that bad boy's almost done. But the 9th race is where the other big race is, the Coronation Cup. That's going to be taken off the turf for sure. They're not going to eat this turf up on a Friday on day 2 of the meet, of day 40. Day 2 of 40. That ain't happening. So 5.5 on the turf. This is what closes out the Grand Slam, so that's why I want to focus in on it. The 9, definitely Manny Franco, L Street Lady. Loved how she ran last time out. At Pimlico, you know, Brittany Russell is just fucking on fire. Her numbers are ridiculous. I'm trying to get my form up there real quick if I can. Damn, this is taking forever. Hell, her numbers for the year, she's 28, 63 in the money. Non-graded stakes, she's 24%, 51 in the money. Third off a layoff, she's 27%, 53 in the money. And we're staying off the turf. One last time out, the Jersey Girl Stakes, 150K, came close in 6 furlongs. Sorry, I thought it was last out Pimlico, so that's my fault. I needed this horse at Pimlico, though. That's why I remembered it, because I had this try, which paid great, but I needed it second with Maple. Yeah, anyways, Brittany Russell was fire that weekend because she's got all those Baffert horses, so watch out. But yeah, do love this horse. Munnings over Scat Daddy. Off track, Tomlinson just looking disgusting. Manny Franco, my boy, up. So really like this horse. The 8 horse also is Brittany Russell, will run well. In the dirt, or in the mud, Holy Boss over Twirling Candy. So both her horses should run, but I really like this 2, the other Manny Franco, so we'll see if that horse stays in, and if it does, if he stays with this horse or with the 9, what the rider changes. So that's why I'm just on here giving what's up, seeing what we got going on, because it's going to be a muddy ass day tomorrow. So if the 2 stays in, love this 2, Spitestown over Medaglia d'Oro. Tomlinson numbers out of this world. Clement, hopefully it stays in, we'll see. But then I do like this 3 horse, another one. Last time out was actually on the slop, June 29th at Ellis Park, going 5.5. That's why I really like this horse. Won by 2 1/4. Drew clear, like dueled. It was inferior competition. Drew off, won by 2 1/4. That was its maiden breaker. That's the only thing I'm not a big fan of. Florent, Munnings over McLean's Music. You cannot get any more muddy than that. So I do love this 3. So I love the 9, 2, and 3, depending on all the scratches. It is definitely not staying on the turf. If it is, holy shit, I highly doubt it. But if it does, that 4 looks freaking solid. Rosario Ward, but as always, can come up short. So if it does stay on the turf, I do like the 2 also on the turf. But biggest thing is this last race. Absolutely insanity on this last race. This 14 horse is just waiting to get on this mud. Will take charge over out of Sheba's Secret, who's a King Mambo mare. Bred by Ramsey, still owned by Ramsey, 8-1. Also eligible, Safi Joseph. The 25 claimer was a pretty freaking solid 25 claimer. 10-1. Damn, gotta wrap this up because I gotta have another beer. But if you look back, I'm looking back at the August 7th race. Absolutely nuts. That that race, if you look back, if you watch the replay, mile and a six, allowance 60, non-winners of one, other than one, came third by a length at 7-ish to 1. Why I like it is because if you watch, these running lines don't give it justice. If you watch him, he stalks about mid-path, sits pretty good, then closes really well. And you know how that mud gets in Monmouth. I personally think the mud there with the slop at Saratoga is pretty similar some days, depending. But I just love the breeding. Tomlinson number is pretty good. T-Gaff, 14 hole. Hopefully there's a ton of scratches, so he's drawing 8, 7 path. Could sit 5th, 4th, and then whip out, close in the middle of the track. Boom. Morning line 8 to 1. I hope to get 8 to 1. The Grand Slam I love is a $5 play, which is, depending on scratches, it's going to be the 3. So it starts in race 6. It's going to be the 3, 8, whatever one, depending on what scratches there are. With the 1, with the 2, with the 9, 2, 3 for $5. So that's going to come out to be a $15 play. I love the late pick 4 and the late pick 5. I'm letting the early races kind of depict what I'm going to do later in the day, see what the weather's doing, weather patterns. In the earlier part of the card, I am playing it light. I do like the 3 in the second race or the 2-4, playing that kind of triple-ish. Race 4, like I said, I love that 4 in there. So tomorrow, I hope the rain doesn't go too bad tonight so that we have somewhat of a decent card tomorrow. But everybody, happy day 2 of Saratoga meet. Happy Frosty Friday. Good luck. Let's cash some tickets, kick some ass. Let's kick the weekend off right. And guess what? This is ShedTalk, and we out.